If you are a sales professional, a sales leader in charge of sales, or a business owner who needs to make deals and produce revenue for your company, this video is for you. So you are ESL, you use English as your second language, and you need to find business using English. So we're going to talk about why it's essential that you be fluent in using business English for your sales efforts and how you can succeed. I'm going to give you the tips in that you need to succeed using business English to increase your revenue. And I'll tell you a little bit about how we would do this also. So if it's okay, let's get into it. My name is Teacher Burton Langell. You'll find me on LinkedIn. I have been doing this for the last 5 years. I've worked with many people, and before that I was in business for over 30 some years. And because I own businesses, I had to sell. I had to communicate. We don't really sell people. I did $1 million a year premiums in my insurance business. You don't sell people on that. What you do is you communicate. You find out what the problems are and you solve their problem and you relate with them. So let's get on with this. I'm sure you're going to find some benefits. And if you do like this video, don't hesitate to share and like it, subscribe. I'll be making many more videos like this, all about using English more effectively for your business. So fluent English allows you to articulate or communicate your product's value clearly to clients, helping to establish trust. If we don't establish trust with clients, they're not going to do business with us. How do we establish trust? We show that we are competent, have commonality with them. And the commonality could be that it's your business. You understand the struggles that entrepreneurs or sales professionals or businesses go through finding new clients. And you've been successful. Maybe you've been successful in LATAM, and now you're breaking out and working in the English market to be really effective. And you need to show the value of your offers to the clients. What's the problem you're going to solve for them? What's the problem that their current suppliers can't solve for them, that your company can solve? And you have to really communicate this clearly and be able to understand the nuances, the small points that are interfering with this understanding. What would you say is the most difficult challenge for you? Let's talk about this. And at the end, put your comments in the comment section. If you have questions or if you just want to make a comment, please do. And let me know what you need to hear in these videos. The next point, you need to understand the way we talk to each other, the nuances, the cultural way of doing business in the English-speaking global economy. So how do you come to mutually beneficial agreements? And we'll cover this. I've done it many times. And we need to be great listeners. Find out what's really important to them and communicate how you're going to solve these problems. Effective communication removes ambiguity, unclarity, allowing for deeper understanding of client needs and concerns. Is there any way you can disagree with this? Do you ever feel that you're not being clear? That your client's not fully understanding you? In my 10-week program that I do with professional sales and business leaders and sales managers, we first focus on perfect communication, perfect pronunciation. Give you the targeted language and vocabulary that you need to. It's very predictable, but you do need certain targeted language. And you need to pronounce the words using English phonetics very clearly and English intonation. to make you sound more natural, so they are clearly understanding your message. That's so important. You don't have to be an advanced English speaker, but you do need to have clear English. And this is what we work on. English fluency shows professionalism, which can improve a client's perception of you and your company, giving you a competitive edge. Are your competitors really using clear English? Do they have some idioms to show that their proficiency? Do they understand some phrasal verbs, the key phrasal verbs that we often use in business? Are they presenting their product or service in the best light? You can do this. You can get there. And that will give you a competitive edge. But the best edge is being a great listener and using a technique that I love, which is spin selling. I'm sure you've heard of this. What's the situation? So, current situation, identifying the problems with great questions. What are the implications of not solving the problem? Very, very important. Probably the most important part. And then what needs to be done? What is the payback for your prospective client? Why do you think LATAM sales managers lose opportunities without clear pronunciation and communication? Well, I've had many people come to me who are frantic that they want to succeed in English meetings. They're either lacking confidence, they're not speaking during the meetings, they're not really connecting with the other person because their English isn't really understandable. And they're not practicing speaking enough to produce the fluency that they need. Fluency is the most important thing. You use clear English in a fluent way, and you're going to get your message across, which is the important thing. And you are going to understand their needs and problems. Often there's a lack of clarity that leads to misunderstandings, causing potential clients to lose interest or perceive a risk. This lack of confidence can give the wrong impression to clients. Maybe they think that you are holding something back or there's a secret agenda, when actually it's just nervousness. And the more you do this, the more you speak English, using it in your business interactions, the more confident you're going to be. You know that you can deliver the message, which is the key point always. Get your message out there and truly listen to your client and ask the right questions so you understand the current situation. You understand their problems. You can communicate through questions what are the implications of not taking action. And then what needs to be done to lead to a business deal. And it's not just finding clients. So you attract them through your different marketing efforts and you convert them, but then we need to deliver, right? So the customer service and the sales department work hand in hand. You deliver what you promise. So poor communication can make prospects doubt the credibility of your company and the product, leading to hesitancy in decision making. Have you ever experienced this? Let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Could this be a missing ingredient in your path to success? I've gone through all these issues, even on English to English, and often it's just not being really tuned in to the now. The client wants you to solve their problems for them. They want you to satisfy their needs. And if you can, you will get the business. Miscommunication often results in longer sales cycles or lost deals entirely, as international clients prefer transparency and precision. Can anybody deny the truth of this point? Clients want to know what your offer is all about and how it will solve their problem. And they want to really believe that you've listened to them. I think the most common complaint that businesses receive in customer service is, you didn't understand my problem, you didn't solve my problem, you didn't listen to me. Do you agree with this? What's the big one for your company? Let me know in the comments. Don't worry about communicating. And I'll be glad to give you testimonials from some of my different clients too. So without clear communication, important value propositions can be lost, leading to failure to effectively differentiate yourself from competitor. We need to be different, don't we? We need a unique selling proposition. We need that unique proposal that we can provide that solves their problem, that motivates them to pay what you need to operate your business. Isn't that so true? What about the role of confidence in securing international clients? I have some very successful clients myself, students. They're intermediate level English, but they speak with confidence. They're careful about their communication. They're careful about listening really closely, getting clarification, and they pronounce the message clearly to their prospective clients. And they do business because they find the right solution. And if they don't have the solution, they just let the client know they're better served somewhere else. Yes, we have to walk away from deals sometimes. We can't solve all the problems, but hopefully what you're doing is you're qualifying the people you speak with so that you are speaking with people that you can solve key problems with. So confident communication using fluent English, listening closely is the role you have. I can solve this for you either through our community program or a focused 10-week program where we meet every week and you do work during the week to give you the tools and confidence to really increase your performance and drive far more revenue to give you an incredible ROI. So this will cause your clients to believe in you and your product or service and the company's capability to deliver. So I'm Teacher Bert. I invite you to subscribe, share, and even book a 30-minute discovery session with me to explore our program and see if it is the right program and you are ready for it. Being able to speak with certainty in English during sales pitches or negotiation conveys leadership and reliability. And we will work through, I always use the spin selling process when I'm working with people who are trying to do deals. It's the perfect way to build relationships and close deals. So remember, clients can sense insecurity. If the sales manager lacks confidence in their English skills, clients may assume it's a reflection of your product or service quality. That's not true. So we have to master this. Confident communication helps in navigating the tough client questions, objections, and securing a positive outcome. I've had students come to me who would almost cry about the perfect deals they lost, where there was true alignment between them and the customer, the proposal, the prospect. But the deal didn't happen. An IT salesperson lost a major deal with a European company because they couldn't explain the key features clearly, and the prospect misunderstood the product's capabilities. Have you suffered from this? We do a lot of role play. We go through this. Better to practice it with me than lose a deal, isn't it? A telecommunications sales manager struggled to answer questions during a client meeting due to a lack of vocabulary, making the client unsure of the product's reliability. These things happen all the time. Do you agree with me? Let me know. A Latin American executive failed to secure a partnership because of weak small talk skills, missing the chance to build rapport and trust with potential partner. These are all things I've run into. People have come to me and taken the program for these types of reasons. Another example involved a presentation where technical jargon was mispronounced, leading the audience to question the presenter's capability and ultimately losing the contract. Often people use too much technical language because they know the technical language, but they're not feeling fluent, or they're worried or fearing using just regular, clear English. We can get over this together. How to improve your English can drive revenue growth. Enhanced English skills lead to better client relationships, which directly translates to increased repeat business and customer loyalty. It's a continual job, isn't it? We need to attract qualified prospects to the company. We need to convert them through clear, good English, understanding their situation, finding the true problems they face, identifying how our service or product can solve their problems, and what the implications are if these problems persist for them, or the reward to be gained by fixing these problems. By doing this, you're really going to increase your revenue coming to the company. Effective sales pitches and presentations that are engaging and easy to understand increase conversion rates. Can anybody argue with this? The improved ability to handle objections and negotiations mean fewer lost opportunities and a higher close rate. Strong business English helps expand networks internationally, increasing the number of potential clients and opening doors to new markets. And probably the first step is to do my 10-question business English questionnaire, where I can truly understand your issues, and then we could have a half-hour discovery meeting to see if you qualify for the program and if it is the right fit for you. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope your revenue climbs and you see greater and greater success in your careers. This is Teacher Bert. Have a fantastic day.